Oh well, welcome back to Al's Kitchen. It's a cold, freezing weekday night. I've got my lovely Primark jumper on and a t-shirt underneath to keep me well insulated. Well, I can't wait to get this one fired up because that's going to provide all the heat I need, as this is the last in the series of the Balti series that I've been doing based on the Balti Bowl, which comes from the Shababs Restaurant in Birmingham's Balti Triangle. Just a little treat for you. I paid a little visit to Birmingham recently and I went filming in Shababs Restaurant and I met the lovely chef Tsp Hussain. We spent the morning making baltis in his kitchen. I even done my own naan bread, and that's going to be coming to you in the new year, so look out for that one. And there's a little extra special video I'll be releasing, none other than the Hairy Bikers Chicken Balti. Yes, it's a channel exclusive, the Hairy Bikers Chicken in Balti. That'll be coming to you in January to give you a little bit of a cheery start to the new year. Oh, and coming very soon, a lot of people send me messages asking how to upscale a BIR curry or an Indian restaurant curry. Well, I've had a special guest on the show recently. Well, it was actually in September. He came all the way from Birmingham. His name's Aaron Jacks, and he will be cooking an upscaled, for 4 people, garlic chili chicken like you've never seen before. To be honest, I'm not going to give any clues away as to what I thought about it. You'll have to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it and find out what my response was. You may be surprised.
You know what? My tongue is telling me what to say, but my pride and dignity wants me to hold back.
Anyway, on with this show. So what am I going to do today then? Well, I'm going to be doing Shababs Restaurant Star Curry, and it's their authentic chicken balti. It's the one that most people order. I've got the recipe here laid out in front of me, which I'll be sharing with you in a minute. You can see that the lady's in red. That's right, I've got a red Al's Kitchen apron. Ta-da! They're in stock now, ready to order. So get your orders in nice and quick before Christmas, so your husbands don't get disappointed on Christmas Day when all he's got is a pair of socks and a bag of nuts. If you want the black one, I've got some black ones. They are on order and they will be with me any day. So again, get your pre-orders in so we can get you these before Christmas. And, oh God, Alex got so many surprises for you now, isn't he? I've launched another spice. Yeah, so not 1, not 2, but 3. You know that I had the Bassar Pakistani mixed powder for your base gravies and your BIR curries. You know that I released you the original Indian restaurant spice mix. So what's in my other hand here then? Yeah, restaurant style chicken tikka that you can cook in the air fryers, grill or tandoori oven if you're lucky enough to have one. Get these in, you'll be making the best chicken tikka of your lives. All the instructions are on the packet. So if you want to order any of these spices, all the links will be in the description box below, both for the aprons, the black apron and the spices. Oh, so many things to think about, eh? And last but not least, what am I drinking? Oh well, it's the cheap stuff. 1897, Aldi's finest. Lovely lager. So I hope you've been enjoying the series. What's been your favourite balti? The Madras, the jalfrezi, the black pepper, or the garlic chili chicken? I'll be honest with you, I couldn't pick a favourite myself. I started off with the black chicken balti and that blew me away. Then I did the Madras, Shabab's own recipe, again amazing. Then I did my own jalfrezi, amazing. And then the garlic chili chicken, I mean, it's one of my favourite curries anyway. What's not to like about a garlic chili chicken? To be honest, they're all nice curries, so I tend not to pick a favourite. But let's see how this one turns out today. Let's go through the ingredients. Right, just so you know, I'm doing 2 portions. I'm going to do 2 videos right now. The second video you'll see next week, that'll be the up close, which is why I've got 2 portions of chicken here. But I'll be cooking it just the way Chef Tsp Hussain does, by pinching the spices with my fingers some of the time. Anyway, so what we've got is 150 grams of chicken, obviously one of these bowls, and we'll be using 25 grams of onion, half a diced fresh tomato, 15 grams of green pepper, 3 cloves of garlic. I've minced the garlic or finely chopped it. I'll be using 1 green chilli, a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. With the chili powder, add that to taste. I'm going to go again with 1/4 teaspoon and a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, not smoked paprika, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, a pinch of cumin powder, a pinch of garam masala, a teaspoon of kasuri methi leaves, and we're going to put some fresh coriander to garnish. Right, let's fire up the burner. Right, let's get our Balti bowls ready. Let's heat that up. And what we're going to be putting in first is about 3 tablespoons of oil. Remember, the oil is very important. If you don't have enough oil in the curry, which eventually burns off anyway, so don't worry about the calories. If you don't have enough oil in the curry, you won't be able to create the flames. If you can't create the flames, you won't get that lovely smoky flavour going through the curry, which is a key enjoyment of eating Balti curries. So right, once we've heated this up, we're going to start the process. Okay, so in with our first lot of ingredients, I'm going to be putting in 25 grams of onion, 15 grams of green pepper, and half a chopped fresh tomato. And again, I'm doing it with my hands like this because this is how Zaf did it in the restaurant, and I wanted to keep authentic to the cooking style. See, I'm not cold anymore. Told you, didn't I? Make sure your base gravy is nice and hot. Right, and now what we want to add is our garlic. So 3 cloves of garlic, about a tablespoon. I've minced this. And 1 chilli. That's it, fry that down. About 30 seconds, 40 seconds. And what we're going to put in is a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. It's all approximate. I mean, Zaf was literally doing it with his fingers. 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. And again, I'm going to go with 1/4 of chilli and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Mix that through. That's it. We don't want to fry the spices too long or burn them. So now what we're going to add is our chicken. That's beautiful. So once we've fried the chicken out, and once the chicken is sealed, that's when we're going to pour in our first ladle of base gravy. It's nice and piping hot, so we don't bring the temperature down of the Balti. That's the last thing we want to do. Right, now we want to add 1 ladle of base gravy. That's about 150 ml. Right, and let that cook down, yeah? Right, so let that cook down, no need to keep tampering it with it. As you know and have seen in previous videos, these will cook in around 6 minutes or so. So the great thing about Balti curries is that you basically eat out of the pan that you're cooking, which makes it really lively and vibrant. All the flavours are really intense. I mean, you eat these with naan bread, so you don't need to really make rice with it. And then there's very little washing up to do. And as far as the Balti bowls are concerned, you can order them as well. Not from me, but from Shababs. It's entirely Shababs' own bowl. And again, I'll leave the link in the description box below. Going back to my spice mixes, they're all vegan friendly and vegetarian, so you can really enjoy them if you are a vegan. Well, until you start rubbing them into your chicken tikka. Right, just a touch more base gravy for that. Total 220 ml. Right, so now we're going to put a pinch of cumin and a pinch of Garam Masala. Right, leave that to cook down. Wait for it to caramelise around the edges. Anyway, I just want to give a thank you to all the viewers that have supported me throughout the year. You know, it's nearly December, the end of another year. It's been a fantastic one, really productive. Lots have been happening. Met a lot of people, been a lot of places, cooked a ton of curries that you've enjoyed too, hopefully. Right, and now we're going to add in about a teaspoon of Kasuri methi. Right, that's looking about done to me. Turn that out. Let's have a look under the light. So there you go. Sorry about the lighting, folks. I've only got so much equipment, but there you go. There's the cameras. Yeah, that's still up. You can see on the B camera that that's really gorgeous, but it's lacking a little bit of coriander. So let's put a little bit of coriander in there. Right. So now it's time for the taste test. Right, it's still burny, so let's go in. Where shall I go? Straight in the middle. Look at that. Beautiful, look at that. Do you know what? It feels really uncomfortable, even to this day, being watched by so many while I eat. It's like being on the bog and someone bursts in while you're sitting there squatting, doing your business. What can I do? It's YouTube, innit? Right, ready? 3, 2, 1. My God. Curry never gets boring. Oh my God, that is so good. That's better than sitting on the seaside, that's just amazing, that. One last bite. You know, some for the birds. That is absolutely exquisite. Make sure you taste this. I've recently tasted it in the restaurant, and again, it does taste just like this, so you know, we're getting it right. Anyway, I'm going to film my second video now, so doing it all over again for you guys next week. The up close version without all the banter and the sales, and you can watch that next week. And until then, I'll see you next time. Well, at least the lens of my camera, so I don't really get to see you, do I? But you'll see me very soon. I'm out of here.